Before I begin, I want to say how proud I am of Paul. He's a lifelong friend, and if you know him personally, you know how deserving he is of everything he's achieved. I'm lucky to spend the next 4 years at college with him. Now can we give him one more round of applause? Let me just say, I know I look calm and collected right now, but my mom probably cried 3 times this morning and FaceTime multiplied my aunts in Mexico. My dad's already told 12 people I'm going to be El Presidente, and I almost forgot to wear a belt. We're off to an amazing start. Now, standing before nearly 1,000 graduates in a crowd even larger in the stands is genuinely a surreal feeling. But as I take in this moment, I can't help but think of those who have helped me reach it. I do not stand up here alone. I am the representation of those who have come before me. My parents individually have shaped me in profound ways. Paul and I have known each other since those early mornings when our moms would drop us off in their trusty minivans. Looking back, those seemingly small moments were incredibly formative. For my mom, that old 2007 Sierra wasn't just transportation, it was an opportunity. When money was tight, she saw a need in our neighborhood and started driving other kids around to school for a small fee. So she basically did Uber before it was cool. That resourcefulness, that ability to see a way forward even when things were tough, is a value she instilled in me. She later took on side jobs like working as a maid and a cook for a convent of Christian sisters. Even after a full day of work, she'd come home to a house full of 5 rowdy kids, keeping things running. To this day, she waits in food pantry lines, not just to fill our fridge, but to share with others, because even when we didn't have much, she always found a way to give. Her living experience reminds me that resilience extends past just pushing through. It's about finding ways to lift others up, even when your own hands feel heavy. To my fellow graduates, I encourage you to carry that same spirit. Look for opportunities in unexpected places and give back, because you never know who might need it. Mamá, gracias por todo tu esfuerzo y por enseñarme a nunca rendirme. Tú siempre me has enseñado que si tú quieres, tú puedes. Tu ambición a salir de nuestras circunstancias es lo que me llena de la más motivación en mi escuela. And to briefly speak on my father, his life has been a testament to selflessness. A man whose hands, bruised, blistered, swollen, tell the story of sacrifice. A man who comes home from long days of construction only to fix the plumbing, patch the walls, and lead us in prayer. A man so committed to his faith, he serves as a lector and the loudest singer in church. And I mean twisting necks, breaking heads, kind of loud. One time, I asked him why he sang so indescribably loud. And he told me, because I'm not singing for them, I'm singing for God. That taught me something. Conviction isn't about who hears you, it's about what you're doing it for. Whenever you have a strong passion for something, block out everything that removes that attachment you have to it. So I encourage you all to sing your song so unapologetically loud. Be so locked into yourself that the world can't help to turn their heads and take notice of you. Don't water yourself down to fit in, because if you're doing it for the right reasons, that's more than enough. Papá, tu fe y sacrificio me ha mostrado lo que significa ser verdaderamente fuerte. Tus manos quedan adoloridas para que yo nunca me tenga que preocupar que nada me falte. Cada vez que me cuentas una historia de tus pasatiempos, nomás me quedo más emocionado cada vez. Pero más importante, me dejas con más motivación para aliviar nuestra situación. Together, my parents also instilled in me the importance of faith and family. They have not only shown me what love and sacrifice look like, but made sure to place God at the center of my life. Every Sunday, without fail, they remind me of the importance of going to church and keeping God rooted into me. But these Sundays were always the best, because growing up in a Hispanic household, the Chinese buffet after church always hit different, especially when I was there with my whole family. There are days when the weight of my goals feel heavy, when the staircase seems endless. In those moments, I don't have to look far to find my why. I think of the phone calls my parents receive, the news of relatives lost they haven't seen in decades, held back and constrained by the same walls that once separated them from the land of opportunity. Immigrating from Mexico, my parents left everything to provide better opportunities for me and my siblings. They worked tirelessly, and the resilience fueled my drive to succeed despite such adversity. But my journey isn't about just survival. It's about changing my narrative and trajectory of my life so I can give back to my parents what they gave me, opportunity. That determination quickly grew. I lay awake, staring at the stained popcorn ceiling on a broken down mattress, sandwiched between my parents. I pondered over every financial struggle my family's ever faced. Although it may sound uncomfortable, I felt a sense of security knowing I was surrounded by 2 bodyguards. Now, moving forward post-graduation, many of you parents have dreaded the moment your child walks across the stage since the moment you first dropped them off at kindergarten. But ironically, the students who once clung to your leg on the first day of school have been anxiously looking forward to this day. But in reality, no matter how much we seek independence, we truly never leave our parents. We carry our upbringing wherever we go, whether it be the habits we built or the discipline instilled in us at a young age, like your mom constantly urging you to clean your room or make your bed. We are reflections of those who have come before us, carrying our family's legacy. Standing here as a first-generation, low-income Mexican student, I represent a breaking down of barriers. It's a journey where the simple phrase, "Sí se puede," yes you can, carries a weight far beyond its literal translation. It's a declaration that we belong. As you walk across the stage, hold your head up high, because this is an award your parents will forever cherish, knowing their sacrifices never went in vain. Looking forward, my goals are deeply based on honoring my parents. Wherever I go, I carry my father's legacy with me, striving to achieve what he couldn't at my age and to become the first in my family to pursue higher education. When I got into Harvard, it wasn't just for me. It was for every generation before me that didn't have the opportunity. My future kids will now be legacy students at one of the most prestigious universities in the country. And if you're wondering how I celebrated that moment, I clocked in for a 15-hour shift at Chipotle the very next day. I went from Ivy League to extra guac and double chicken. As we step into the world beyond these halls, I hope we never forget where we come from, because it truly takes a village. And more importantly, who we are becoming. Class of 2025, our stories are just getting started. Let's make every next chapter count. Congratulations, we did it!